Handoff from the shotgun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw. It's Dunlap. That's reeled in. It's Golden. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
When offenses run these slant routes, it's about putting the ball right on the numbers, and defensively, I got to be able to take those angles right away. See where he's at, break on the football. Poor angles there by the defense. The offense took advantage with some nice yards after the catch.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. They've got the screen set up. On his feet at the 40. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Bringing the heat. Unleashes it on the run. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. So the pass interference in the end zone will give them a free 15. Remember the difference in this rule and the pros. Ball is not placed at the 1-yard line in this situation. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Snagged out of the air. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
When you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Touchdown, Tiger! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
That is so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might...
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Back to throw, it's Dunlap. Got his man quickly. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Quarterback now breaking the field. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Let's take a second and talk about Clemson. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it day one.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle. It's Overton. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Dunlap. Going deep. He's got it. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tiger.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. He wants to change this route. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's going for it all. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And that's not a surprise for this offense, man. They continue to find him. He's made those big plays. He's put some touchdowns on the board. He's been the big play guy in this offense. And I don't think I'd stop either. We're still getting started in this football game, and they're going to see more of those deep shots to him.
Looking to fire. This one's complete. Open space at the 25. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Line getting set on 2nd down. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
The Tigers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot. Pulls it in on the right. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Here comes Clemson with another 1st down. To the air, it's Dunlap. Right on the money. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
Right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Quickly complete. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Trying to set the tone with the run. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football.
He's loose. Sweet spin. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's great.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Looking downfield, it's Dunlap. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Off the play fake. Rifles it down the middle. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Finds his man. It's Black. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Tigers are rolling down the field. Off play action on first down. On the move, he fires. Got his man downfield. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. He wants to throw it again. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. The short hands, it's McMahon. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Dunlap. Caught near the sideline, it's Overton. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like,
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA. Looking to pass. It's Dunlap. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive.
Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up one quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Dunlap. Starts to scramble to the left. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. He'll take a shot. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Well, this defense was ready for...
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's White. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Clemson is quick to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense.
He's going for the big play. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Yeah, and the defensive lineman, you know...
Looking to throw on first down. He'll throw it. Got him downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. First down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Dunlap. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Got it in the middle. It's White. Powers through. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9. That's a big pickup on that one. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks...
Touchdown, Tiger! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And finally the offense strikes, man. Puts a drive together, gets points right at the end of the first half. Kudos to their defense keeping them in it. Now you got some momentum. Figure some things out at halftime. Right back in this ballgame.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pulls it in. It's Golden. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. He might want another play. Going to swing it on second down. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Grab near the marker. It's Golden. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll get rid of it. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. This guy has the look of the next big play receiver at Clemson in the vein of T. Higgins or Mike Williams.
Or DeAndre Hopkins or Sammy Watkins. I mean, the list is pretty lengthy of guys.
Oh, out of space. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Now on first and 10 from the 35. Looking to throw, it's Dunlap. Scrambling away. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo. They'll throw it from the red zone. Wide open spaces. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They're looking to throw on second and short. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Golden. It's a seam wide open. There he goes. Touchdown, Tiger. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. That's caught. It's White. Turning it on. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Well, that last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple of minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive started with a positive play, and they found that on that last one.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play.
Hits him in stride at the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Looking for a man. It's Dunlap. Steps away to find some room. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
The 2 and make it a 3-point game late. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Dances away. He gets it in for the 2, and now a field goal with time. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
And those are the plays that you worry about as a defensive coordinator, man. Not getting beat over the top, but not just by any guy, but
looking to take a shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's 3rd down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Fires to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. Wants to adjust the pattern. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Can't find his man, it'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Man. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
it's so good because we all love the upsets, and then if you're the team that got that